Alright. Better reveal yourself, motherfucker.
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Back. How long are you gonna keep fucking hiding, bruh? Huh. So silent, huh?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over. Over?
Oh yeah.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
How? How's there more to go, bruh? Oh shit. Oh shit, Junko. And the real
We have been waiting,
the real Junko
waiting
this time.
so very long for peasants like you to appear.
Is this your actual voice? That's my question.
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world!
Since when the fuck does Junko ever sound? Since when did Junko ever sound like Queen Elizabeth? Bruh. Or is that her actual voice? I don't fucking know.
We've even drawn up the deed already! We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Fuck you, no.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
So, of course, that action was fucking fake, of course.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play. Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Then find ways to entertain yourself, bro. If you get all that bored, then why the fuck would you? Oh no, you know what? Never mind, because I began to realize that all of them had actually agreed to stay in the school forever. Why not entertain yourself by, I don't know what, like watching TV? Like, goddamn. Instead of fucking trying to broadcast it throughout every channel. What? Oh, I'm lost in thought yet, guys. Sorry.
Your face!
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, like? I know you can't see me do it, but the fuck is that Jugo is doing with her fucking fingers? Like, goddamn. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Like, please let me know in the comment section what the fuck he's doing with her fucking fingers. Like,
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
I don't see it
I got it!
before I was in school.
That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
seen a ton of magazine covers, but I feel like it doesn't quite match up to that. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about my color colors and shit? Well, of course it's totally Photoshop. Yeah, go. And to edit it held back with like computers and shit. Oh, they aren't real.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
And what's your point of killing her, though?
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
Twins!
Yeah, that's my reaction. And it makes me wonder, how the fuck you got twins? How the fuck you got twin sisters if y'all have different last names? That's my main question. Remember, Zuko's last name is Hiroshima and Muko's last name is Izusawa. So it makes no fucking sense for them to become twins if they have the different last names.
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
It's kind of like that one show that I watched. Remember Fujidomo, I think her name was? She was a voice actor that did those parodies with, like, Stoney and D-Jax and people like that.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
For real, Junko.
She's a totally different person now!
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking bored with myself!
So that's why you do all these different characters and accents and shit like that.
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
That's what I've been asking, Toko. I agree with you with that question. Why do you guys have different last names? That's what I was wondering as well. If y'all were so-called twins.
Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit?
Because it's a very valid question. If y'all are twins, then why y'all have different last names? It should be fucking obvious that y'all guys should have had the same last name. Like, dead ass, bro. Dead fucking ass.
Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over?
Because they're very valid questions, Zuko.
Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
Bro.
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if!
So, you basically betrayed your own sister. For what?
Well, I suppose I'd better explain. For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
Now you
leaving me
fucking sound like
behind
an
to run
AI.
off and join some band of
Zuko.
mercenaries. such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities: atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
Yep. So you basically just did it just for the hell of it, basically. You know, disappointment she was. So you basically call her a disappointment. Basically, you killed her because she was worthless. Like, did she Mukuro should have at least talked to Junko about this whole shit before the killing game begun. She should have been like, no, don't do it, bruh.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know? If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
Yeah, Junko, you betrayed your own sister.
Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
What do you mean?
So
you figure it out. Sorry.
well, you're right! There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
Bro, that's your relative, like, that's your fucking sister. Like, you was one fucked up person, Junko.
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all. We were twins.
What?
How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
I knew it. You was one fucked up person, Junko. Getting excited over killing your own sister.
Huh? Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, More than that. Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
Oh boy. Like you did it without. If you felt a bit of remorse, then why did you kill him in the first place? There's no point in killing her if you have any remorse. Just do it. Like, why are you calling her?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Facts, hero.
And my sister, too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness.
You gain no sympathy whatsoever, do you? Don't you?
I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
For real, like, you have despair because you transform it into your own fetish. Junko.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Cause on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
Why the fuck are you imitating that monsoon voice? Nah, it's too late for that monsoon voice, Junko.
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating!
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
Don't dare! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things.
Paul. Is it a motive?
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
That single apology isn't enough to describe what have you done throughout this whole game. Just a single apology isn't enough this time.
So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Theme. We go through these original feelings. Sayaka, Miss you all share first when it took place.
I got it!
Human connection.
The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Oh, God, bro.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Theme was... I actually know.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Whatever it was. This is last time. Whatever it was. What about you, Peter Castle? Live with some handsome man. Greed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
It was the whole betrayal shit.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. To two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint. Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us. Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Outside world? Show the outside world.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You want to see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I want to see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
What the fuck? Fuck did you do, Chuko? The fuck did you do?
What the?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
The fuck did you do, Juko?
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it. What about it we should recognize?
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, cause now it's time for the final class trial! Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
you want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember anything, this is the end for all of us. What other choice do we have?
Right.
Come on, bitches! What the fuck happened?
You want us to, when it comes to that crazy, I don't understand. What's the meaning of, is this another one?
I mean, what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember.
No, that's wrong. Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko, Genocide Jack. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Yeah. And plus, all y'all lives are at stake, remember? If y'all fail, y'all all die.
Dun, 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 dun! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer! Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
That was funny how Genocide Jack said to Junko, "Who the hell are you?" Like, for real.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen!
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Like, Genocide Jack is fucking hilarious in this game.
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Cause it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either
There's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history! And as a result, in basically no time flat!
The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Morose saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your
my
little
God.
lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on.
It is a
Now you're
big
just being
deal.
ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you.
What is it?
It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
All this is the same answer.
Correct! Well done, peasant!
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it! Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
Whoa, what?
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
Like, bruh, like, you're the one that needs to be put in this place, Junko. I would rather deal with rich-ass, dickhead Byakuya than your stupid ass.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on! That doesn't make any sense!
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago! I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago! If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Yo, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it was more than a few weeks that they've been in Hope Peak.
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
What? Yeah, for real. And I'm going to have to save the video right now, my guys. Because this video is 40 minutes long. So, yeah. I'm wondering, oh, Viper, y'all be having the Danganronpa S videos be like up to an hour or something like that. So that's something different because it's that board game, that the Ultimate Talent Development Plan shit that you see subsequently in V3. And now it's the end of the video, y'all guys. And note that we have a few more episodes left. Oh, Trigger Happy Havoc. Shit, yep. Trigger Happy Havoc. Yeah, we have a few episodes of that left. And yeah, and Danganronpa 2 and some of Danganronpa 2 has already been released. So, yeah. Or at least I started playing that game. But yeah. My fucking release schedule is fucked up, honestly. So I'm gonna see you guys next time. See ya.